Can I ask you something? What is that thing you're waiting for right now? Like, genuine. What is that thing you keep saying you start when you're ready, when life settles a little, and when the time is right? Because I've been that girl for a long time and I need to talk about it. It's your girl Shubi. Welcome to Shubi's Corner. So today we're getting into something I think a lot of people carry quietly and are too scared to say out loud or never at all talk about it out loud. Okay, so here's the thing about waiting. It sounds so mature. It sounds so responsible. As though you're being intentional. But can I be honest with you, myself inclusive, completely? Waiting till we are ready, it's just fear with better packaging. It's a fear that learns how to dress itself up and sound responsible. And actually, if you've watched my first video, you realize that this is actually my fourth channel. Even though I know I have many more. Yeah, I'm living in it right now. But wanting to start without taking any step is literally failure for me. And I'm not speaking from a place of having it all figured out. I'm literally speaking from trenches. Like I don't have it figured out yet. I'm in the process. I'm trying. This is my second video out on YouTube. If you're seeing this, that means I tried. That means I stepped out of my comfort zone and I know you can. So for me, one of the places this showed up most was in my faith. Kept waiting until I felt spiritually ready. Like that is such an heavy word. Like spiritually ready to be more consistent in prayer. Like I kept on gaslighting myself that I just need to reach this certain, you know, baseline level. You guys, my mood just actually went down because I had finished recording this entire video and then I realized that I did not record anything. Like nothing. To pray more, to reach a baseline before I could actually show up for God. And trust me, the baseline was never there. There's no such thing as baseline to show up for God. But I created that false reality in my head so bad, and I realized that I'm never going to get anywhere if I keep thinking like this. Because it hits me that God is already here. Like He's in me. He's never and will never be waiting for me to feel ready. Like emphasis on the word feel. He's not waiting for me to feel ready. He's already in me. He lives in me. And that was a moment for me because imagine me waiting for me to feel ready with something as personal as my faith. Like I was just always waiting to feel ready for every other thing else. Waiting until life felt more stable for me to start showing up for myself. Always waiting for things to be, more settled, comfortable, yeah, perfect. But guess what? Life doesn't settle down for me to start living. I start living, I choose to start living, and then things begin to settle down. Okay, it's so simple to say it than to actually live it. But then you have to make sacrifice. You have to feel certain pains. Like I'm still feeling the pain that I'd been recording since, and then I said, let me check on my recordings. Guess what? My phone told me the temperature of this phone is too high, and they stopped my recording. Content creation will shake you. So just be ready. Like if you're going into content creation, but whatever you're going into, whatever you want to try, whatever thing you want to test out, there will be trials and tribulations. But guess what? We've overcome. We are in the victorious side. You won it already. Ready is not a feeling. I just need someone to hear that today. I don't want you to just hear it. I want it to stay in your heart. Ready is not a feeling, or even that word feeling. I feel like it's putting you in so much bad than good. Ready is a decision. It is you waking up and choosing to make that little step, even when you don't feel like, even when your body is telling you lay in bed a little longer, but it is you choosing to move. Even in the midst of that, it is you choosing to take a step, make progress. There's no harm in you dreaming or wanting that big lifestyle. Or if you don't make those little inconveniences, like looking for a job or starting a business or reading more or engrossing yourself with skills, that dream is not going to happen. Like you would just constantly be in the same position in the next 5 years, and you realize you could have started 5 years before. Because a little longer finds a way into turning into never. And I don't want that to be my story. And I know you don't want that either. Let me tell you another thing. I checked this phone again and it stopped recording. This is the second time in just in just one video. I'm not going to promise you that the journey is going to be easy. No, that I will not promise you. It's not going to be easy. But when you sit back and remember the times whereby it was super difficult for you to just turn on your phone and just say things from your heart that you needed to script them down, you'll be proud of yourself because there's some. As I'm talking to you, I know how many times I've read my scripts again and again and again and again and again. But there will come a time whereby I myself will be the script. So next time we're sitting down, we're going to be addressing something I feel that a lot of people don't want to admit. And that's the loneliness we feel in our 20s. A lot of people don't want to say that. A lot of us are lonely. A lot of us are struggling. A lot of us don't even know the next step to take. A lot of us think we know, but we are still stuck in taking that first step. I've always put myself behind the lens, but now I'm in front. I've always hid myself. I don't put my face out there. I have voiceover channels. I have AI channels. But like I said before, the line of what I do requires my face to be out there. And a lot of us will know that our face needs to be out there. You can't be selling something and just be showing us pictures alone. You need to show us your face. Let's see how pretty you are. Let's see how amazing you are. I want to hear it up. Whether you want to take a course, you want to learn something, you want to boost your brain, you want to go into the educational field, start that thing today. There's a saying that goes, little drops of water makes a mighty ocean. Yeah, so the little steps you take will take you closer and drag you and draw you closer to that full potential person, lady that you are to be. We're actually going to have some serious, good, real personal conversations about the loneliness that we feel in our 20s. So drop in the comment section down below. Tell me what's that one thing that you're struggling to start or you've been wanting to start. This is actually a safe space. There's no judgment here. And like I would always say to you, you can be the full potential of the girl you want to be. Mhm. So just go be that girl. Yeah. And I hope the video doesn't cut again. Okay.